Good morning, coaches. It is Saturday, the 12th of September. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about kind of what's going on, the vibe that I'm feeling a lot from the coaches, especially for this season and where we are in our business. And I just want to share a few tips with you. I've been talking to Stephanie and a couple of the other leaders, and I'm like, hey, I've never had to deal with this at this time last year. I was still a brand new coach and I was growing, and I've never had to deal with this type of like management or leadership. And I'm a little bit, I know my pace is not the same as everyone else's pace. And I know that all my coaches are not they're not growing at the same pace, but yet they still want to grow, and they're coming up against these obstacles. And I needed some advice. And so in sharing with them, it really dawned on me that the analogy that I've been giving you guys is so true. So I'm going to go over it again with you guys, and I just want you guys to really kind of meditate on it or pray about it, or just wrap yourselves around it and kind of circle the information I'm going to give you, and just know that you're not alone in this business, and everyone goes through really hard times, and that's just part of any business. You don't have a job that you do and you never have any struggles. If everything was so easy, everybody would be doing it. And if everything was so easy, it wouldn't be as worth it in the end for you to hold on to that. So like what I mean is, like anything that you really want, you want to finish college. Well, it takes work. You got to work really hard. What we tell our kids, you got to work hard and you celebrate later, but you got to get through the tough stuff first in order to, to accomplish whatever it is that you're setting out or you're setting your sights on. And if it was easy to accomplish, everybody would do it. So same thing with this business. If you're looking to grow, then, you need to set your sights on that and know that it's not going to be a super easy road, and that not everybody's pace and not everyone's growth is going to be the same as yours. And to not get frustrated with that, and to understand that pace is something that you set, something that, not everybody has the same amount of time to devote to this business, and that's okay. That's the beauty of this business, is that you get to grow it on your own time, at your own pace, and along the way you get to get in the best shape of your life and meet some really amazing people and lifelong friends. And to me, that's worth it in the long run, right? So I'm going to go back to seasons, because I feel like that's the best way that I could really compartmentalize everything that's going on in our teams. So when you start out as a new coach, depending on kind of where you start out in the season of growth. And, when I first started, it was July. So I was in a section of harvest. They were still harvesting. It's actually the end of July, first part of August. But I was brand new. And so for me to share about all these groups and share about this and to share about a challenge group I'm running and a free Eat Clean challenge, a lot of people were like, oh, I want to do that. And so I was able to build a little quicker. However, there was slow months. There was times in October and November that I remember being really slow, and the other coaches were talking about it being super duper slow. And my daughter just printed pictures. Super duper slow and just frustrated. And here I was, a brand new coach, and I was growing. So understand that there are parts of this business that you're going to be sowing and planting seeds. You're going to be, getting the land ready. You're going to be plotting. You're going to be putting those seeds in the ground. And I know it sounds kind of dorky, but it's so true. And then you're going to be watering these seeds. You're going to be watering them so they grow and they are available for harvest in a few months. So if you are a coach in this group and you are looking to grow, you need to be planting the seeds today, because what is going to happen in January, well, end of December, really, mid-December, and I'm not kidding you, and I don't say this because I want to give you guys all this excitement for nothing. It is absolutely crazy come December. I will be honest, November around Thanksgiving time is super slow. So you're going to have some real slow periods in the end of November. Thanks for taking this off there. You're welcome. This is really big. And then you're going to feel that even going into December, because there's Christmas parties and holiday parties and lots of food, like we know the holidays to be. And then right around Christmas time, people are setting their goals and they're like, okay, we're going to do this. And they're going to look to your challenge groups. They're going to see all the messages that you've been posting for 2 or 3 months. And they're going to be like, you know what? I wonder if she's still doing that. Or I wonder if he's still doing that. Gosh, he looks so good. She looks so good. I'm going to call her up. I'm going to find out what she's doing. So this is the time right now for you to focus on you. The only way that people build trust in this whole opportunity is by your example and by what you are doing. Okay, so if you're sharing on your Facebook wall, and I'm not talking post Beachbody stuff, I've always been against that. But I'm saying, like, share what you're doing, and not just sweaty selfies and not just pictures, but like, what are you doing with your life? Like, how are things going with you? And share it. Like, you know, I've just had so much energy and I can't believe how great I feel. But don't necessarily do a picture of you working out, because as we know, it's not just about working out. It's about your nutrition. Your nutrition is 80%. Anybody can go and work out. Anyone can do a Beachbody video. But if they're not following up with good, solid nutrition, then they're only shooting themselves in the foot. It's really about what you're eating that is going to help people really get to that point where they're feeling like because if they work out and they're like, I work out all the time, but they're not losing weight, what's happening to that? They're getting frustrated because they're not losing weight. And you told them to do this program. So it's about nutrition. So talk about your nutrition in your post too. Don't just make it about your workouts, because it's not. You know, I mean, if you want to do a picture where, you know, you're holding something like, you know, I've got, I don't know, it doesn't focus very well, but, you know, I've got my Team Beachbody cup, I've got my coffee in here, or, you know, you got your Shakeology and you're like, you know, feeling good after my workout or whatever, that's fine. If you take a picture of your plate, you know, and you're like, this year I've learned to eat healthy and I've learned to be strong. And this gets people engaged in what you're doing and not just about the workouts. I will be honest with you. I've been a trainer, fitness specialist for over 10 years. Workouts scare the shit out of people. Excuse my French, but they do. You know, you can't take somebody who's 50 pounds overweight and tell them that they're going to do this crazy workout. They don't get excited about that. But if you tell them they're going to learn how to eat better, they're going to be part of a group that helps them to stay motivated and inspired, and they're going to have resources and tools to be able to help them reach their goal, and that you want to set goals with them, and let's sit down and let's set some realistic goals. And how about we set, you know, goals of like 10 pounds this month or 10 pounds this next challenge. And we're going to do that by focusing on your nutrition and making sure that you're eating clean and making sure you're cutting out all processed garbage in your life. And then, you know, give them, when we post things, and when I post things in Faithfully Fit that are about how great vitamin K is, or kale, or any of that stuff, then you can tag them in that and be like, hey, did you read this? This is really important. This is something that, you know, I know that you would really value, and help them. So your job as a coach is to help others see the benefit of this business in the long run. So that's how you plant those seeds. That's how you share from your Facebook, you share from your life. You know, if you're doing it, then they're going to want to do it too. But you have to build trust. This is a very, very difficult industry to build trust in, because there's so much on the market. There's so much garbage out there. So by you leading by example and you being consistent, and showing up every single day, then people are going to be like, oh, okay, so it really does work. But if you post once and then you run and you don't post again for another 4, 5, 6 days, let me tell you something, that post is so far down the feed, no one will ever see it. So don't do that to yourself. Be consistent with your posting, and know that what you're sharing has value, and that someone's going to see that. And even if you get 1,000 no's and you get one yes, and that one yes, you change that person's life, it is a blessing, and it blesses your heart and your entire life and your business. So please understand that this is a slower time for you to build on you, for you to focus on your growth, on your personal gains, on what is going to make you better in this business, okay? Rank does not equate to worth. Rank is the fancy, sparkly car you drive. It is not your worth as a coach or as a person, period, okay? All that rank advancements and stuff, it's really about the team. It's really about how the team is mending and molding together. You know, our team is a 7-star diamond team. That means we have 7 stars inside of Faithfully Fit. And that means our team is awesome. You know, we've got some awesome leaders. We're big, we're growing, and it's about the team, okay? It's about the team, because I can't have those 7 stars by myself, right? No, it's about the leaders that are inside my team. It's about Gina, it's about Lisa, it's about Heather, it's about Erin, and it's about Carrie, and it's about Jackie. Those are, and my husband, but those are our 7 leaders. And then inside that group, you know, Heather's got a diamond in there, and Jackie has a diamond and another diamond. Lisa's got, you know, a couple rising diamonds on her side. So, you know, it's about what's growing. Oh, sorry, Gina's got a diamond that's in there too, and Carrie's almost got a diamond. So that means that the team is growing. It is the team that makes those rank advancements. It's not an individual, okay? It is your team's pace, it's your team's growth, and it's not about you or your worth as a coach. Does that make sense? Okay, so little food for thought this morning, just kind of a little, I needed to have a little talk with you guys. It's been a while since I've done a video like this, so I hope you guys have a great Saturday. We're having some friends over tonight, so, and I gotta do a video for the Diamond Group. So I'm going to do a Shakeology video. That's my little assignment, is to talk about Shakeology and the nutrition inside of Shakeology. So I will go ahead and make that video, and I will post it in this group as well, and so you guys can use that for information to give to your potential clients. I'm going to make it kind of a broad video talking about the nutrition and what goes inside of Shakeology and why it's so important to our health, and not just something for weight loss, because it's not. It's something for our health and for our long-term vitality inside of our bodies. So, all right. Love you guys. Have a great weekend.